My name is Marguerite Green, and I'm a farmer. I'm also the executive director of a nonprofit that trains farmers and gives wraparound services to people who want to become farmers. I began taking classes in agriculture in college because during Hurricane Katrina there was absolutely no fresh food here in the city, and especially in rural areas. So I was in a rural area of Louisiana, and all we had was meals ready to eat, also known as MREs. I'm running on a platform that I call Food, Farms, Climate, Cannabis. That first plank is that food needs to move more equitably between our communities, that there should be more access to healthy, locally grown food for all people. We really have to have domestic food production. It's the best way for us to grow food. It doesn't hurt our climate. It's the best way for us to make sure that our communities have food security. And so I believe that the state needs to be doing more in fostering young people in getting back to farming and in making sure that young people have safe tenure on land. And if we don't address climate change in like a very aggressive and bold way, we're going to lose Louisiana very soon. There's a coastal master plan that says if we have a 100-year flood in the next 50 years, the entire south part of our state is fully underwater. Levee systems could protect New Orleans, but really all of the other coastal communities will be gone, and that's where a lot of our culture comes from. That's where a lot of our people are. That's where our indigenous folks are. So lastly, I'm also running on the full legalization of cannabis. I'm doing that for a couple reasons. One of them is obviously that I believe that it's a safe plant and it shouldn't be criminalized. In a bigger picture way, unless we have full legalization of cannabis, we will continue to criminalize it, right? If it's illegal, we're still arresting people and ruining lives, taking away people's benefits, their ability to get housing because of petty, nonviolent, drug-related offenses. I also believe that one of the reasons that we need it is because we have to find out how to do coastal revegetation right now. And people always ask, elected officials and people running for office with big plans, how they're going to pay for things. And honestly, taxing and regulating cannabis is a great way to pay for things in this state. I also believe there's a great accumulation of money and power happening. My opponent came into the race with $696,000 before he even campaigned. I personally just don't think there's any place for that in state politics. Valuing the environment should not be partisan, and that the only reason that it is partisan is because corporate interest has divided us. I believe at people's core, it's not like a social issue. It's not something that we can actually disagree on. I think there are very few people who want to see our state disappear. We have to have people who are going to live through the impacts of climate change and who believe a better future is possible making those decisions, rather than people who are mealy-mouthed or are going to parse their words about the decisions that we have to make.